Welcome back. Hold to release Sparky. Let's go get him! Where are they at this time? Come on, you weird grass gremons. Gremons? Demons. Grass demons. Gremons. You know. That makes sense. I like how Val is a vibrant green. While, getting there. Go ahead. Y'all getting there. There we go. Val's a vibrant green. Wasn't the other one, like, blue? Her hair looks like a feather. Good morning.
Morris? Morris Lopton?
Uh-huh.
Is that really you?
It do
And
be.
Sparky?
Val! Oh, it's so good to see you again.
You too. You're looking very,
Dead?
Yeah. Dead?
Exactly.
Yeah. But quite good, considering.
Hello, Val.
And Sparky
Appreciate
talks
it.
now. Death certainly has been strange. What brings you by?
Well, we're
You know.
trying to find a replacement custodian. You've surely seen the volcano.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Poor Aggie. Must be very tired.
Aggie?
Aggie is the current custodian.
Oh, well then, yes. We were hoping you might replace Aggie.
Oh, Morris. That's some ask.
Oh, you can do it, Val.
I'm flattered, but those are enormous shoes to fill. And I'm not like you, Morris. I don't love this town like you do. And, if I'm being honest, I can't abide all those arty types and mainlanders tromping around. I can't speak for them. This job isn't for me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Val.
Okay.
But, well, I understand.
Thank you. It's been so nice to see you again.
You too, Val. Sparky, I'd love to spend some more time chatting with Val.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morris. We really need to keep this search up. That volcano is looking dire.
Come back later, Morris. I'll be here.
Oh, well, all right,
Okay.
Val. I'll find you later.
Goodbye.
Bye. Alright, so you're not moving on right away? That's nice.
Oh, slow down, Sparky. I need to get some things straight.
No time, Morris. We need to
You're a
find
ghost,
the next
dude.
prospect.
Well,
Talk.
it's just that I don't quite understand what we're doing.
We're looking for the custodian.
Well, I get that bit, Sparky.
We're
but
fixing.
what does the custodian have to do exactly?
Oh, well,
Stop the volcano from
it's hard to
exploding?
explain with
Erupting?
your human words, but the custodian kind of mingles with the island, becomes a part of it.
A part of the rock, the volcano.
Yes, the rock and the sea and the animals and plants. The custodian
Basically Mother
becomes
Nature.
a part of all of these things. It becomes part of the island spirit.
And you give up being a ghost.
Yeah, well, a walking around talking kind of ghost. Stop being someone who can go into the West. It's quite a sacrifice.
Oh.
Wow. Well, no wonder Val doesn't want to fill those shoes. Aggie must be a legend.
Oh, she really
So,
is.
what
I always
happens
thought there
when
were those folks
Aggie just
destined
says,
to
I'm
be
not doing this
mayors
anymore?
And, I suppose, custodians. And then there are people like me and Val, destined for smaller lives.
What? Small? Morris, your heart is as big as the island.
Aw.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, I suppose I'm more like one of those island oddities in the museum.
Yeah. And they were always the visitors' favourites. Now, we need to move on. Next up is Ogden Beckett, in the Old Town.
Ogden it is.
Ogden.
I'm right behind you, Sparky.
Okay. Oh.
So, Ogden next, eh? I'll be glad to see him again.
I love
His
that color.
music
That's my
always hurt
favorite
my
color.
ears, but he was good at chin scratchers. Oh, lovely guy. Oh, look, the ferry's coming in. There'll be loads of tourists all over this quayside soon.
Well, I suppose they won't get in our way much anymore, eh, girl?
So what if we just, you know, pushed somebody off the cliff and went, hey, this is your job. What if we did that? I mean, nobody's gonna know. They're a ghost. A ghost murder is not the same as a living being murder, right? So I don't know. What's stopping us from just like giving somebody a little chubby shove? Who's gonna notice? Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? The ghost will be mad, but you know, we can patch it out. Say, oh, I didn't mean to. I bumped into you. They went, you shoved me. I felt, you know, it'll buff out. Ogden. 1948. My brain stopped reading numbers. 1948 to 2007. Ogden was a talented multi-instrumentalist, leader of the Shelmerson's Silver Band and keen cricketer. As a young man, he went to live in New Zealand. Almost said New York. Live in New Zealand, but returned to marry his childhood sweetheart, Sally Mapes. Okay. Good to know, I guess. I don't know why. What is a chandlery? Oh, I could have read that. What did that say? Stocking a wide range of ropes and lines, boat hardware, safety equipment, maps, and charts. Whether you are a fisherman or a leisure sailor, we probably have what you need, and if we don't, we can order it from the mainland. Oh, so it's like, it's a shop on the harbor for like sea stuff, right? There's a bee field. Hello. Judy Drewrath. Local beekeeper. Beehive. Shelmerson's honey can be bought from several. There's not several anywhere on there. Various shops on the island and can be found in the mainland too. Okay. Bee box. Apipis mellifera linguistica. An Italian honeybee. Okay. They're slightly smaller than their darker northern cousins and noted for their various yellow-orange banding. How did he get here? How did he get here? He was in the treehouse on the other video. Arthur has been told repeatedly not to climb on the rusty old anchor, but he just will not listen. Probably needs to fall off of it so that he'll pay attention in the future. Or, you know, an adult can correct him so he doesn't have to get hurt. Katie's playing with Sir Bumbleton and waiting with anticipation for their mom to finish buying fish or to notice Arthur is up on the anchor and give him a good shouting at. She shouldn't have to. But you know, hello, there's a child, a dumb one, might I add, because child is going to get hurt. Seismologists Doug Bradfield and Angie Potts are seismologists So, whoa. Okay. Uh-huh. Or size. Size. Okay. Alright. Brain. Seismological. Postgraduates from University College London who have been studying Shelverson for years. Several years. When the remote instruments detected unusual activity, they headed straight for the island to investigate in person. Doug and Angie are becoming increasingly concerned that something unprecedented is happening in Shelmersonton. The seismograph readings show a pattern of activity that has been recorded before anywhere that hasn't been recorded before anywhere in the world. An alarming escalation of tremors suggesting something very significant is about to happen. Yeah, the volcano's about to erupt. Oh, there's one. You. Cricket Empire. Simon Grunt, captain of the Shelmerson's cricket team.
It was the day of the island cricket match out on the volcanic sandspit. We had lost to Appledore for the past 3 years, and it was my first year as captain. I didn't want another loss on my watch. Ogden had just come back from New Zealand and told me he'd be up for it. I wasn't sure. I remembered Ogden from school. He was lanky and good in the field, but batting... not sure.
Okay.
Ogden showed up with his own bat. He told me he'd won it in a pub in Dunedin and that it had belonged to a famous New Zealand player. I wondered whether I should put him into bat at all, but Ogden whispered to me that he'd been playing on deck all the way home. I knew Ogden wasn't a bluffer, but he was never the guy who got picked for the first team at school. Still, I had nothing to lose.
Okay.
Ogden hit a 6 with his first stroke. We went wild! And just when I thought it must be a fluke, he hit another, and another. He was a machine!
Alright, fuck it up.
Ogden hit so many cricket balls out into the sea that we had to stop play. We'd run out. It was a stunning win, and we carried Ogden back across the sand and into the Camel. Even though he'd won the match pretty much single-handedly, he insisted it was all down to the bat and plenty of practice. Ogden was solid gold.
You ever thought maybe the person that has been watching over the island is mad about so many people littering into the ocean? Because that's what I'd be mad about. Aggie is like, hey, y'all won't stop.
What a great day that was.
Fuck off,
And we've
or I'm gonna
Appledore
leave.
every year since.
I'm gonna make you
Those
leave.
poor chaps never did recover from Ogden's incredible batting.
Okay. What is that? What am I looking for? For that... I don't know what that is. Is it in the water tower? No, but there's an Octopus in there. Slippery Derrick. Octopi are famous for their Houdini-like ability to escape any tank or trap. This one is thinking of making a break for it. Yeah, they're incredibly smart. What you doing, Derek? At least man's happy. Oh, he's moving. He flicks his tentacle every once in a while. He's cute. Oh, he's trying to go down the water pipe. He's just gonna get stuck. Out of fish. Oh. What's in there? Oh, is that the... Oh, that's the ball thing. Cluster barnacle. It's a cricket ball. Oh. Didn't expect to find it, but alright. No, I ain't mad.
Hey, Morris.
Yeah.
Remember when we found one of these heavy balls on the beach and I dropped it on your toe?
Are they heavy? I've never actually seen like a cricket ball. Is it like... Is it filled like a pool ball would be? Instead of like cork? Like a baseball or softball? I don't know enough about it. I'm unfamiliar. Mimi, still not watching her goddamn kids. Okay. Oh.
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again, Morris.
I
I'll
don't
pop up
care,
to let you know when
Sparky.
we're close to one.
Don't want to! Oh, I didn't even see you. The Skylark. We're not doing this, Sparky. Henry Nancaro. Bootlegger and music teacher.
I remember when a young Ogden asked to join the Shelmerston Silver Band. I recognised his talent immediately.
Okay.
He could play anything, that lad. Literally anything. Eventually he settled on the sousaphone, which he always insisted on playing with his lucky bronze mouthpiece.
Lucky Brown's mouthpiece?
One evening after the Silver Band played a storming concert in the Camel, Ogden and Sally got it into their heads to go for a night swim in the harbour. Young love and all that. Ogden left his mouthpiece behind, and when we came back the next morning to pack up, it had disappeared.
Did Seagull take it? Because I saw seagulls all around.
It rattled him. Ogden was worried he wouldn't be able to perform without it, but of course, next time we played, he was just as good as ever. Didn't need any lucky mouthpiece, Sir Ogden.
Well, that's the thing about lucky stuff. It's not actually lucky, it's just how you view it.
He could play anything, that lad.
Yeah. Didn't we already go over that?
Ogden
Yeah,
was
there's
so
seagulls up
talented.
here.
A real virtuoso. Oh, I loved listening to him play.
Oh, speak for yourself, Morris. It was a terrible racket.
Oh. Hello. Wasn't expecting a man inside. Whiskey still. Oh, you're making booze, are we? Skylark's real purpose is to conceal the still. For decades now, the people of the Shelmerston have been distilling their own bootleg brand of local whiskey, Sheepshank. Oh, so it's whiskey. But that doesn't make sense because of all the notes that Sparky said she smelled. But okay, whatever. Bottles are distributed by mainland, hidden on fishing boats, where they are sold to underground market of whiskey connoisseurs. This trade has historically contributed significantly to the island's economy. Okay. Anthony Scruggins? Scruggins? Why does it sound like rain when I go around you? It sounds like somebody popping their joints, but it also sounds like light rain, you know? Whiskey funnels. The whiskey funnels kind of look like the mouthpieces. Oh. Oh, that one looks... Oh, am I gonna find it? Like, under one of these? Oh, wait. That one has writing. Oh, it said funnel with a... Yeah. It says funnel with a question mark. I didn't even see... I didn't even see that. I was like, huh, this looks kind of like
They
that.
seem to have been using it as a funnel. These bootleggers are very resourceful.
Ew, that's gross. Could you use a mouthpiece as a funnel? I mean, I guess. It's still like, it's still gross. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. Paint bucket? Alright. I just needed to see the inside of your paint. Ah, Signpost McGee. Good to see. 100% thought that was alive. Okay. Alright. Yeah, no. I'm smart. It's fine. Camel Pub. The Camel has been, Shelmersonton's quayside for as long as anyone can remember. No one knows which came first, the name, the distinctive double hump roof, or the distinctive double hump roof. The Camel Head was erected by Arthur Bowen, the grandfather of the current landlord Godfrey, in 1929. Tuesday, quiz. Wednesday, open mic. Thursday, cribbage night. I know cribbage is a game, but that is as much as I know. Wartime toast. Lunchtime rush. Fishfolk patiently checking? Queuing? I don't know what that word is. I've seen it. I don't know what it is. For toast. Dry food is a rare delicacy to these sea dwellers, and they are known to swim here for miles around to crunch down on a crispy slice of toast. Toasty. The time for toast mascot. Okay. Sure. Can I go in? Or is just like, you know. I like this dude. He just vibing. Man, straight vibing. Okay. Audrey's Seafood Bar. Audrey Pickering, a local entrepreneur with her fingers in many fish pies. Fish pies? Ugh. No, thank you. Not content with running a landscape gardening company and Shelmersonton's satellite internet consortium? Sure. She recently opened the seafood bar to take advantage of tourists with ready supply of seafood. Okay.
Yum yum kippers. Kippers. Yummy kippers.
Okay.
Yum yum kippers.
Look at all the little cats. Super Kit. Fats. Oh, they have names. Fats. Polly. Boxer. And Jack. Jack looks like my cat. Oh, there's another one. There's two. Smokey Momo. And Biscotti. Aw, that's such a cute name. For an orange cat, too. That's really cute. Fish heads. I don't like that look. They're smiling. That wasn't a sentence. Alright. Have a nice day. Oh, there's a person. Can I in? I wanna in. Let me read your mind. Oh, this is Sally. Ogden Beckett's widow and former florist. Oh, jeez. Hello.
We were 14 when we started going out. Me and my friend Cassia had started a beach clean at the weekend, and Ogden turned up with his mate Godfrey. I had no idea Ogden liked me. He was the tallest in our year, and we all fancied him. By the time we reached the little cove at the north end of the beach, he'd asked me to come to a concert he was playing in. I said yes. We'd been going out for a few years when I applied to Floristry College on the mainland. I didn't tell Ogden. I didn't believe I'd get in, and didn't want him to think I was trying to get away from him. Ogden might have looked mature and confident, but he was a gentle soul, not nearly as sure of himself as he looked.
Yeah,
but I did
I get that.
And he was gutted. I felt terrible. I didn't want to hurt Ogden. He said he didn't mind, but I could see he was covering. My last week on Shelmerston was really hard. Every time I saw him, it felt so strained, and I couldn't sleep. Well, finally, on my last night, I made a decision. I would take an apprenticeship at the garden centre on the island instead, so we could stay together. It felt like the right thing to do. I would tell Ogden in the morning.
You were gonna give up your dream job? Wait, did he kill himself because he thought she was gonna leave? Aww,
but when I opened the door the next day, I found Ogden's sousaphone left on the doorstep. I was terrified. What did it mean? What had he done?
I hope it's not what I thought. But I mean, he is dead, so...
I ran down to his house, my heart in my mouth. His mum, she never did like me, was a little bit smug. She told me Ogden had sailed off to New Zealand. He was headed to Christchurch, she said, and didn't know when he was coming back. Then she shut the door.
So he just left?
I was more than a bit tearful, but, you know, looking back, I think we both needed to have a bit of an adventure.
I mean, you can make long distance work. It is a thing. Some people can.
I spent a lot of time with Sally during this period. We used to meet up quite often when she returned from Floristry College, and I was working at the museum. For a while, I thought maybe we would get together. But she always seemed a bit out of reach. Sort of distracted. Well, it makes sense now.
Yeah. Understandably so. Oh. Jars of a sand tiger shark. Those are cool. I started replaying Abzu, and I got a lot more fish and everything that I wish I got in the videos. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna play it again on the channel, but that just made me remember it. Tiger shark aren't in the game, but a few other ones are, and I wish I knew, but I didn't. Motto of the HMS Indefatigable? Indefatigable? Huh? I don't know what that is. Ogden made this on his journey as he journeyed back from New Zealand towards Shelmerston. I'm having a hard time reading today, alright? I like the little music that plays here.
How did that get in there?
It was built in there. I have a ship in the bottle. It's of the... want to say it's the Mayflower, and it's all glass. I was actually, my grandfather's. I see that seagull up there. One of the oldest shops on the quay side, and the first to be converted from a fishing storage shed. Shummerson Sweets originally opened to sell the homemade confectionaries of Joseph Sticky Palmer to the crew of passing ships in the 1890s. It was famously said that a single Palmer gobstopper would last an entire trip from the West Indies and back. Is this like set in a specific place? Because I know they talk about New Zealand. Ah, here's the last one. Well, not the last one anymore because we got a new one. But, you know what I mean. Godfrey Brown. His childhood friend.
I remember we was walking home from school, a bunch of us, and I told him my granddad said the lad had a live Bactrian camel living somewhere in the woods.
Yeah?
Everyone laughed, but I told them it was true. Ogden didn't believe me. Someone would have seen it. He dared me to climb in and prove it. I told him he'd have to come with me.
I mean, that is how you prove
the big
things.
house. We were almost caught by the gamekeeper and had to run. Hell for leather for the woods.
Okay.
We reached the trees out of breath. I was bent double and leant against a tree. Ogden had better breath control and he recovered quickly. He saw it first. The clouds parted, the moon shone down, and Ogden gasped. And then I did too. Was it? It was.
Just like a fucking camel chilling?
The next day, we were kicking ourselves. We had no proof. No one was going to believe us. But we knew what we saw.
Yeah, you should have brought a disposable camera or something.
Oh, yeah, he was a couple of years above these chaps at school. Oh, and he's right. No one believed them. We gave them so much stick.
Oh, okay. Why is there just one chair sitting up there? Rebecca Short. Lucky Dip. Some people call these brand tubs. Have a rummage around and see what you get. Okay. I mean, this is kind of cheating. Army figure, kazoo, rubber ball, water gun. But I want the camel.
Camels are so obviously a made-up animal. Humans will believe any old rubbish.
That's rich coming from a talking dog. Darren Tubbin. Poor Darren is deeply worried about the volcano erupting since he lost his job as a fishmonger's assistant. He spends much of his time traipsing the quayside with his boards, urging people to wake up or be consumed by the fire. Yeah? Welcome to people, boo. I was gonna say bro and dude, and I said boo. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. What is happening here? Summerson's computer. Computer. Compter. Compters are small local prisons where an English sheriff might put debtors, centers, and other troublemakers. This is a modern-day take on the Compter was kindly installed by the Sadif when they built the new harbor arm. The novel way to control the rowdy antics and certain Sadif employees. Decommissioned mine, you know, just chilling. Mines like this can be found in seaside towns all over the British Isles. Okay, so we are in British? We are in British. We're in Britain. They were in World War II sea mines and have been repurposed as collection boxes for the Shipwrecked Mariners Society. Next time you see one, give a couple quid. I sure will. There's an apple, dude. Can I see the paper? Lord of the Arts. The glittering, star-studded cast of top artists and celebrities were in attendance for the opening of Shelmerson's new sculpture garden. Henry Outram, the island's lord, was said to be delighted with the reception of the opening event. In a brief statement to the press, he announced that the land and the grounds of Outram Hall would be left in the trust for future generations of art lovers to walk the grounds and enjoy the world-class works in a natural setting. Shelmerson's museum may be the next to open again. The museum, which has been shut down since the death of its curator Morris Lupton and new owner, circus legend Circe Jackson, who recently returned to the island after retiring from the glitzy show business career. Okay. Army man on drinks can. What is on you? Are you like a loon instead of a... What is up with you, dude? Also, this seagull has eyes on one side. What is up with the aminals in this game? They're a little strange, you know? Okay. Oh, I didn't even see you. I didn't see that you had the little bubbles again. Back to Sally.
I missed Ogden so much, and for the first month there was no letter at all. I took my place at college on the mainland without knowing how he was feeling. It was a shock how low it made me, even though I was working with flowers, my dream job. I threw myself into making friends and working as hard as I could. I wondered about him travelling the world, without me and without his sousaphone. What he was doing, how he was feeling.
Okay, I'm just curious. Why is she black in the memories and like a peachy old lady color in the real world, quote unquote? I'm just curious. Because I thought I was just misremembering what she looked like.
Amazing. Each one came with a penny from a different country. One from Valparaiso, another from Dakar. I wrote back and told Ogden about my course, trips to Kew Gardens, which were amazing. And Ogden told me about his voyage, watching dolphins and flying fish, crossing the equator. Sometimes we were both lonely. We poured out our hearts to each other. In a funny way, I think the letters made us closer than ever. When he arrived in Christchurch, he'd send me flowers pressed in his letters. I sent him a shell from home, and then he sent me a New Zealand halfpenny. It was my favourite. On one side was the head of a Maori tiki. Ogden told me it was lucky.
What is up with this man and lucky stuff?
I came back to the island, and when my father died, I opened up my own florist shop on the quay. I tucked the halfpenny under the front step for luck, polished up Ogden's sousaphone and put it in the window. They both brought me luck, and the shop flourished.
Okay, so I thought the halfpenny was a mask, like the ones that you find in the lighthouse dude. I can't remember his name. I thought because it looked like a mask. Is it not a mask? Because she said she put it under the front step. So, is there just a mask under the step, or is it like not a mask?
One day, Ogden showed up at the shop, completely out of the blue. He told me there was nowhere like Shelmerston, and no one like me. I was so thrilled to see him, I asked him to marry me there and then. He said yes.
Oh, okay. So they got married after. Yeah, see, she's just a little peachy white woman.
It always pulls people back when they try to move away. They were a lovely couple, Sally and Ogden.
Okay. Oh. Why is Dodo in here? What did he do? What? You know what? I'm not gonna ask questions. That's not my problem. Is it in the lighthouse? No, no. I just vaporized seagulls. Oh. New Zealand, 3-penny piece. Oh, is that because that face is on it? The halfpenny. Is it this?
Yeah, one good thing about being dead, I'll never have to deal with counting change again.
Never have to deal with paying bills again. I mean, ghosts don't have to pay bills, as far as I'm aware. That would suck. You have to pay bills when you're already dead. You don't even get to have fun anymore. I want to see what's in your suitcase. I want to see. Nothing, just boringness.
Ah, yes. A very distinctive odor indeed. I reckon I can find him from this. Here I come, Ogden.
Okay. Go ahead, Sparky! Fuck it up! Let's go! Wake up, bitches! Is that all of them? I was expecting to have to go around this whole area. How goes it, lanky man? That sounds like a horn from a ship.
Oh, this feels so good. Terrific to see you, Morris. Oh, it's great to see you too, mate.
Have a stretch, Ogden. We have a question for you.
Sparky, owner of the very finest singing voice on the island. What can I do for you?
Well, it's about the custodian. We need a replacement.
Ah, yes. I've heard that volcano.
Ah, yes.
Poor
Fuck
Maggie
no.
must be very tired. Yes, she is. We need a replacement. Oh. Oh, you want me to be the custodian? Well, I'm honored, but I can't. Are you sure?
Why?
The island is in dire need. I know, and I sympathize, but Sally is the other half of me. I need to watch over her. Everything else may be changing, but she's my constant, and I'm hers. I need to go into the West with her when it's her time. Yes, I understand. You two always did have an enviable connection. We were very lucky to find each other. And I'm still lucky just to watch over her. Makes this place still feel a bit like home, even as it changes.
so I'm going to stay. But listen, once you've found the custodian, come back and enjoy a sniff of that beer in the Camel with me, eh?
Sure, Ogden. Well, see you around.
Wouldn't he be staying if he was the custodian too? Or is that like a, you don't get to... But still, it's... Because the custodian takes care of everything. I don't understand why...
Well, after all these years, Ogden still carries that torch for Sally. I wish I'd been so lucky. Things I should have done.
You were busy with the museum, Morris. And you did walks, and you did fetch, and belly rubs, and...
Yeah, all right, yes. I was very busy. Thank you for reminding me.
You did plenty. But now you need to find the next custodian.
Hey, how long has Aggie been custodian?
Oh, a little while now. You've met her, actually.
I have?
Well, her body, anyway. In the museum.
What? Her body? In the museum?
Her body?
Oh, wait!
That's right, Morris.
The Bog Lady. The Bog Lady of Shelmerston. What, that's Aggie?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's her body anyway. Her spirit is all around us, of course.
But Aggie is Bronze Age. 3,000 years. She's been custodian all that time?
Yep.
Wow. No wonder she's tired.
More tired every minute. We need to get to the next prospect. Greg Litherland, at the campsite.
Greg. Okay.
We'll do old Greggy on the next one.